Hi, this is Louis Henry, and I'm here in Kingston, Jamaica, as a media group from the Diaspora Tourist Board Fam Trip. And we're sitting here at the beautiful Courtly Hotel. And surprisingly enough, the Courtly is the sister property to two other properties. There's one in Montego Bay, the Holiday Inn, and there's one in Kingston too, the Knutsford Court Hotel. I had the chance to sit down here, walking around the property and saw this beautiful lady. Didn't even know who she was. But I was so stunned by her beauty that I walked up to her and started talking, only to find out she's the sales manager of all three properties. I'm going to let you talk a little bit, maybe talk a little bit about, who she is, what she does, and what is the secret for her beauty. Miss Sheila Steele.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure, ma'am. My pleasure.
Pleasure's all
How you
mine.
doing?
I'm doing great.
Tell me something. The title sales manager, it's a big title. You are in charge of 3 different properties.
Yeah.
How do you blend your days, regular days, from, say, you start to finish? Give me a little synopsis of how that works.
Oh God, I have no synopsis of my day. I go with the flow. Basically, we drive the sales and marketing for all the properties at the hotel.
Okay.
We have an excellent team working with, so we do all the banquet events, booking for group rooms, also individual bookings, and also from a PR and marketing perspective.
Okay.
So my regular days coming in, working with Fam Trip like yourself, doing interviews like what we're doing here, working on Expedia and Travelocity, the different wholesale online networks. I'm working a lot with corporate Jamaica.
Okay. All right. Now, you've been in the business for how long?
If I tell you, you're going to know my age.
I know you're young, so I'm not getting into that.
I've been in the business for about 9 years.
That's good.
9 years.
And in that 9
Since I left
years,
school.
how many different properties have you worked at?
I was at the Hilton for 7 out of the 9, and then I went briefly in construction days at the Spanish Court Hotel, and then now I'm here at the Courtly Hotel and Suites.
So, what's the comparison? Can you give me a little bit of the comparison? I know the Spanish Court was a construction, it was in construction, so it's in transition. 2 years, or a little bit nearly 2 years here, and 7 years at the Hilton. Give me some, just tell me your honest opinion. What do you feel?
All properties under the Kingston chapter are equally great and has a different niche market for each individual.
Okay.
The Spanish Court Hotel, as I said, wasn't there when it opened, but it has a chic contemporary. The Court Hotel and Suite is all about luxury.
Okay.
We offer that to the discerning business travel that comes. And then we have the opportunity to have the Knutsford Court Hotel as well. So for each market, we have a different property to offer. If you want to go to, and that's what I like about working here.
Okay.
If you're looking for an incentive group and you come to me, Celia, what can I do? I say, hey, don't come to the court. I have more for you to do at Holiday Inn in Montego Bay.
Okay.
Or let's say that UTEC comes to me and say, hey, we're having our sporting event again. I say, go to the Knutsford Court. It's the official sporting village in Kingston. Okay. And then the corporate client, come to the court with your business meetings, so we have the opportunity of offering different things to different clients.
Okay. Now, with that said, we are aware of the economic turndown, or downturn, I should say. That's what's happening worldwide. To add to that, our own drama here in Kingston, Jamaica, over the last couple of weeks with the Dodos affair.
Yes.
How has that affected your properties?
It has affected our properties, but actually we're very grateful for the great business that we've had, even though despite what happened with Dodos. That lasted for about 2 days, and I think persons eventually realized that it's back to business
as usual.
Business as usual.
Okay.
And I mean literally 2 days that it lasted for.
Okay.
It did affect occupancy because persons did have a fear of not knowing what to come to, but it has tremendously picked up, and I'm very happy and proud to say of my team, we're basically back to normal.
Back to normal.
In terms of our normal occupancy.
Okay. Now, as I say, the economic downturn, the Dodos affair, there's also, you're going into the summer period where it's kind of slows up. If I may say so, I'm not sure if that's the correct way to put it.
This is the beauty of having 3 properties. It doesn't slow up. Kingston goes business all year round.
Okay.
So it's always happening.
Okay.
Montego Bay gets very busy for the summer. There are things that we do to always try and drive revenue, especially with what's going on with the so-called recession.
Yeah.
And I say so-called recession because sometimes I wonder what recession. Persons are still coming, not the same as they've been in like the last 3 years, but we haven't really seen that much of a negative impact on the property itself. What we try to do is to drive different markets and revenues, and so that we can increase the revenue for the property. So like right now we have a 10% sale off Expedia. So we try and come with different marketing ideas to bring more business to the properties.
Okay.
For summer we have, it's emancipation and independence. So we have what's called an emancipendence special for all persons that want to come to Jamaica.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Quarterly as low as $126 plus tax and service charge, including a full Jamaican breakfast, complimentary wireless internet. So we try and do value-added needs for our guests,
which
so
makes
that
sense.
we can bring revenue to the hotel.
Now, your niche market comes from where? Europe, North America?
It's a balanced mix, but mostly from North America.
From North America?
Yeah. What we did recently was to try and bring a lot of the local persons onto the property by offering them great value deals, and also offering value deals to our in-house guests. We're partnered with Appleton, where every Sunday, you can move to Stokey Love and you can enjoy a 30% off all Appleton special mixes. So literally $1,000 Jamaican dollar can get you 7 Appleton drinks.
And how is that going? I mean, how many weeks has it started?
Oh, it's going fantastic. And it has started we're actually going into our 3rd week. And Stokey Love from Cooltown comes and plays, and he's very popular.
And people dance too?
Oh yes, and mingles.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. They get the groove on with Stokey while they're enjoying their Appleton drinks. And not only that, we've gone into their entire level of drinks. Where on Friday night we're partnered with Jack Daniels.
Okay.
So we have a barbecue grill by the poolside, also open to the public as well as in-house guests. And you can enjoy your pork chops grilled with Jack Daniels. Okay. Or we have partnered with also Absolute Vodka. You can get absolutely great salmon. So we've, tried to work with our food and beverage team to come up with different events that we can, again, drive revenue to the property.
Now, Celia, the winter tourist season is coming up pretty soon. And I'm thinking that most properties start making their plans from July, August, September, to gear towards that year. Is the property that you represent, are they in right now? Is there a process where you're putting together packages that will? I'm thinking, not low packages, because nothing is cheap. All right, inexpensive packages. Yes, affordable packages. Yes. And there's things that go that there's even though you're not on the North Coast, but there are little things, because Kingston, as we all know, have a lot of little attractions. Yes. The ones that have not been seen by a lot of people. True. Is there any real effort by your properties to add in the packages for people? Yes, people can go to these places. We plan to work with the Jamaica Hotel and Tourism Association, especially with the Kingston chapter, to see what we can do. We're launching something for Viewers Day. It's not discussed yet. Not finalized yet, I should say. And hopefully we can do some attractions and do a package deal with that, so that persons can get everything for the price of one. Okay. There are new things in Kingston that tourists love. I mean, the Devon House, which refurbished recently. They can go and do their tours there and things like that. We are looking forward to our Christmas in Kingston. We're very big on corporate events in terms of the staff parties, the Christmas balls, the parties. And I miss those, you know that. You do. I miss those. You don't have them where you are? No. They just drink and line. That's all they do. No dancing. I mean, that's crazy. Are you serious? Yes, that's what we miss home. We're actually going to be putting on, from as early as September, you'll see what our Christmas menus are. And prices in terms of, we're recently launched where you can have your basic decoration done at the Courtney Hotel and Suite. So we're trying to give you a hassle-free experience. Just come to us, we'll handle the rest for you. So we're putting all those together. Okay. Now, I'm sure that, your was the Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Mrs. Nicola Martin, or Director. I'm losing my mind here. She better not hear me. You're Director of Marketing and Sales, Ms. Nicola Martin Gregg. I've talked about the different rooms and in the different facility, but I wanted to touch on two things. what is your most value-added room or room that you have in our property? The one that you think stands out to most guests?
To most guests, or presidential suite.
Well, I shouldn't always say, I should change that. I shouldn't say most guests, and the reason
Okay.
because I'm talking about affordability.
We start, our category starts at deluxe rooms, and
Okay.
that's the one that's mostly used to persons because of the affordable prices that we have. We don't have standard rooms at the Courtney Hotel and Suites because there's nothing standard about us. Apart from the deluxe rooms, we have our one-bedroom suites, but what is value to a lot of our corporate clients are executive office suites. It's your office away from office. So in your living room, you have your computer, your telephone, your printer, your fax machine, and you have your mahogany desk with your 2 chairs where you can actually conduct a meeting and close that door, close off your bedroom. So no need to have to go rent another meeting space if you don't want that in your executive office suite. We also offer value deals in terms of, we have a lobby boardroom that's available to all registered guests free for 4 hours.
Good.
Holds up to 6 persons. So you can do your meeting room, all you have to do is just book it with our business center at Jaipur.
Celia, we're going to go for a break, but when we come back, I would like to change from this formal atmosphere. I want to walk by your poolside bar just to have a look at, what they do out there, you know what I mean?
You want to have a look or you want to have a drink?
Yes, I won't have a drink. I couldn't have said that because of my job, but now that you're saying it, I won't be held responsible, you know what I mean?
Okay.
For my actions, and I'm here in Jamaica, you are responsible for me. So yes,
but
you
they
are.
always say drink responsibly.
Well, I'm sure you'll make sure I do that. So when we come back, we will definitely do that. You're watching CNPTV, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the charming Courtly Hotel and Suites, located in the heart of New Kingston, Jamaica. The Courtly is the perfect jump-off point to experience all that Brand Kingston has to offer. But as you check into the Courtly, you're greeted by the warm Jamaican smile as we whisk you up to any of our deluxe rooms or our luxury suites. Our luxury suites feature some of the nicest things for both business or pleasure. Our 24-hour gym, which is purely key access and private, allows you to work off any additional pounds you may have put on eating our great food at the Courtly. And if you're here for business or pleasure, our wireless internet access available throughout the property is the perfect way to keep in touch with family or friends. In our business center, we provide full service facilities 24 hours. So whether or not you just want to keep in touch with friends, send a fax, email, or have a small meeting, it's all available to you. Of course, we know you're here not just for business, but for pleasure. For a relaxing day, of course, there's no better place than Mingle's Bar, where you can sip a cocktail and hang out with friends or meet some new acquaintances. You can also have a cool drink there while experiencing the Jamaican breeze and looking out into the sunset, or just cooling off at our pool as you continue to enjoy all that is Kingston and all that is Jamaica. And it's something that we pride ourselves on in giving you a full service experience while you're here with us. Again, whether it's for business or pleasure, the Courtly Hotel and Suites is, of course, the only address you'll ever need when visiting Kingston, Jamaica.
I have to thank Celia Steele, or AKA Fluffy, sales manager of the Courtly Hotel. Can we stay first?
Hi, this is Louis Henry from CNPTV, and we're back at the Courtly in Kingston, Jamaica. And we were talking to Celia Steele. If you hear the noise in the background, we're now at the poolside. I'm drinking my drink, which is a glass of wine. And the noise in the background is from Drive Time Radio, the Caribbean radio show, which is WPAT 9:30 AM, which is now live in New York. It's on Saturdays from 3 to 6 p.m. We're now, I'd say, back at the poolside. And tell me something, Celia. The poolside, I mean, the drinks is lovely. Tell me about the poolside here. What do you guys do? I mean, is there anything special that goes on at this poolside bar during the week or on weekends?
Yes, we have specials on Tuesdays, which is a barbecue jerk and jive, and also on Friday. Friday we have live entertainment with Floyd Flokes right here by the poolside, and we give you that warm Jamaican customer service, mixed drinks offers, food. You can have food here as well, not only in the restaurant. You can have it here. So that's what happened by the poolside. It's well supported, in-house guests, and mostly by persons that are not in-house. Corporate Jamaica, they just come on down after work, 5:30. Really busy here.
So, you mentioned after work in corporate Jamaica. I mean, I know these general managers, you know, these guys come to the poolside. I'm sure they're not
talk
looking,
business.
Yes, but they're not looking at. They don't want to look at just all guys. I mean, how do they? I mean, there's girls in the hotel that come out, just come, you know, with a guest or people on the outside. Do they come in, have a seat and line?
And have a drink? Of course, yes.
They do.
Yes, they do.
And these are nice people. Am I right?
Of course, we don't.
I'm just
of
checking.
course.
I mean, come on, you know what I mean. I mean, this is New Kingston, isn't it?
Yes, it is New Kingston, and
So,
I mean,
you know, there's just stigma attached to certain things in New Kingston.
No,
over the
well-
years.
well-
I'm not saying it still is. I'm just saying over the years.
over the years,
You know what I
okay.
mean? So
Probably
you-
before I was born. I'm not sure because I'm, you know, on the young side.
I'm
But
not getting into
that
that
stigma
either,
is not
okay.
here. That stigma is not here right
Okay,
now.
beautiful. So you have, you know, guests and you know, people coming over the road, coming from work, come in and have a drink.
Yes.
So that's fine. So, is there any plans? I mean, it's a poolside, so the summer is coming up. Is there any plans to do anything special, separate apart from what you're doing now here at the poolside?
Again, coming up, that's July 3rd, we're going to launch our Appleton merger again.
That's Ray
which
and
is
Nephew.
Ray, yeah, the good old J. Ray and Nephew.
Yes.
And that's going to be a good mixture on a Friday night with our barbecue, as I was mentioning before. So our live barbecue, you're going to have your pork chops grilled with Jack Daniels, Absolute Vodka, Appleton special. We're going to be giving complimentary mixes once you purchase the dinner with us.
Okay.
You'll have a complimentary like a Jack Attack, which is a Jack Daniels mixed with ginger ale. So those are the specials that we're going to be coming up with, and that's starting July 3rd.
July 3rd.
Yep.
So what we're saying, we can tell our viewers then that, okay, you come
If
to
you're
the
in
Courtly.
Kingston,
I mean, the rooms are fabulous. I can tell you that because I love my suite.
Yes.
I wish I didn't have to go home. I mean, but
You don't, you know, you can stay with us.
how many nights can I stay more with you? Tell me.
No, don't worry. We work off air. We
You
work
work
at
off
off
air.
air.
Listeners, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. I mean, that was not said. I won't get in any trouble. So her husband won't beat me up. Celia, it's honestly, it's been a pleasure working with you from the Knutsford now to the Courtly, and I'm hoping to get the chance to sit down with you at Holiday Inn come Sunfest.
Sure.
Because I
Holiday Inn is a
get to
sponsor of
understand that
Sunfest.
you are going to be at the Holiday Inn for Sunfest.
Yes, I am.
So if I'm in,
I'm going to be at Sunfest.
so
yes.
I can I share a room with you when I'm in Mobile for Sunfest?
I'm not sure about that part. But I could probably give you a room.
You can give me a room.
A room, but I'm not sure
can I
about
hold you to
sharing.
that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because
Sure.
I'm going to talk to the director too. You know. See that it's been a pleasure
The
working with
pleasure
you,
is all
pleasure being
mine.
with you, and I'm saying to you, I'm leaving tonight, but I'll be back.
I know you will. Pleasure's all mine. We look forward
Thanks
to getting
for
in the future.
having us, for taking care of us the last couple of days, and I know it's going to even get better down the road.
Thank you for coming to Kingston, the heartbeat of Jamaica, and thanks for making it the Courtly Hotel and Suites.
Thanks, Celia. Viewers, as I say, we're still in Kingston with all this Ulabaloo, as they call it, dodos and whatever. It's just a smoke screen. Kingston is safe, it's real, and it's the party city of the Caribbean. So don't be afraid to come down, have some fun, and just chill. As long as you don't go off on the wrong street, you're good to go. Until I get back home, out, Louis Henry. Peace.